For those of you that do not know, I am about to embark on the trip of a lifetime. So I am 55 years old. And being an Army brat, I mean, I traveled some with my family when I was growing up. I think I lived in Hawaii for 3 years, if that can be considered travel. I traveled to Germany 3 times while I was in college because my parents were stationed in Germany. I was blessed and I got to see Germany when the Berlin Wall was up, a month after the Berlin Wall fell, and then the Christmas after. So I saw all 3 phases. That was amazing. I've been to Aruba. Sorry. And I've been to Ethiopia and Uganda. Those are all the places I've been basically in the world, and always with either my parents or my brother who traveled to Germany with me, or my husband and my kids. This time I'm traveling to South Korea alone. Now, granted, I'm only going to be alone for a day, and then I'm joining a tour, Nuna's Nuchi tour. We're going to do Seoul and Jeju for a week. And then I have a week kind of on my own, sort of. And I have 2 friends that are going to fly over and join me, and we're going to run around South Korea and go to Busan for a couple of days. And then when that week is over, I'm going to be on another Nuna's Nuchi tour, and this one is Magic Shop, and it's with AP 529 people, and it's going to be the trip of a lifetime. And then we get done with that trip, and then we're heading back over to Jeju, or at least I am with 5 friends, and we are going to stay at the Are You Sure house for a couple of days, which is going to be a blast, and we're going to try to eat as many places as we can that the guys ate at. All that to say, I'm going to try as hard as I can to take you guys on the journey with me. I'm not like a big time vlogger or anything. I'm not really great at editing videos, but with my mother's recent illness and her death and a lot of stuff that's going on, I just kind of looked at my life and I was like, you only live once. You only get one shot at this thing, and you need to make the most of it. And from the time basically, that I got married and had kids, I just really never did much and didn't, ever travel really or try anything new and exciting. And this is my shot. So there are parts of it that terrify me. I'm not a big planner. That's why I did tours. And plus I love Jeannie, who's Nuna's Nuchi. And, I'm like putting a lot of faith in this whole process of not having to worry about too much, but also just enough adventure that I can handle it. There are parts that weird things that I'm the most nervous about. Obviously just the flight over by myself. And then in Jeju, since we're staying at the house, everybody wants to go swimming in the pool that JK and Jimin and V swam in. And I haven't worn a bathing suit in like 20 years, and I'm terrified of that, even though they're just my friends, but stuff like that. But I'll take you guys on the journey with me. So starting today, it's just going to be like little things every once in a while about prepping for the trip, packing for the trip. What am I getting? What do I need? The documentation I need, or the apps that I need, or looking into all that kind of stuff. And then I leave the beginning, like the first beginning of the second week of September, and I'll be gone through the first week of October. So it's going to be a blast. So if you've ever wondered what it's like to just be 55 and suddenly decide, you know what? I'm going to go on a trip around the world without any family and just have the time of my life, then maybe keep a watch out.